Uttar Pradesh's chief minister a few days ago,
Absolutely.
Turning heads when he took a dig at India's most iconic tourist destination, saying, and I quote, "Foreign dignitaries visiting the country used to be gifted replicas of the Taj Mahal and other minarets, which did not reflect Indian culture." Now, Yogi Adityanath, does he own that alone, that kind of statement, or does Narendra Modi own it a little bit as well?
Mr. Modi comes from an intellectual and political tradition where these kinds of remarks and this kind of sensibility is inculcated at a very early age. The Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, which is the family to which, the political kind of cultural family to which Mr. Modi belongs, and he was an activist in it for many years before he moved into the active political wing of the RSS, which is the BJP, essentially takes the view that Hindus are the true inhabitants of India, and that Hindu culture is the original culture of India, and that Muslims, Christians essentially are Indian only insofar as they adapt their themselves to this reality. So they are quite used to looking at all aspects of India's composite culture, a lot of which is a product of interaction with Islamic influences or Islamic culture, as something that is alien and something that is not authentic or not genuine. So, Mr. Modi may not verbalize things in that way, but you will not find him criticizing this idiotic statement of the chief minister either. And I think this is where the problem lies, that he is himself a deeply ideological man. He is a product of that worldview, but he does realize that the imperatives of practical politics, particularly at this level, require him to speak a different language. So he has tried to stay quite narrowly focused on issues of development and growth, and to essentially he coined this phrase "Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas," that we stand for the development of everybody in a way. But in reality, a lot of the rhetoric that we see, a lot of the wider politics and the wider noise that exists in the political system today, due to the activities of his own party people, runs counter to that stated objective. So I think this is a complexity that really stares us in the face. And to that extent, he's quite different from Trump. Trump is a man who's perhaps instinctively ideological, but not deeply felt. He has no, I wouldn't say, he has no deeply evolved ideology. Essentially, he's a pragmatic businessman who has found that a kind of sharp rhetoric against Muslims serves a political purpose. But that's quite different from the origins and the evolution of the thinking of the Bharatiya Janata Party to which Mr. Modi belongs.